Welcome to InfoSource, a presentation of Berkshire Healthcare Systems, a not-for-profit, consumer-centered organization committed to fulfilling the health and residential needs of the people in the communities we serve. I'm your host, Jennie Sutherland. This is my favorite show of the year, my only repeat show with one of my favorite guests who is a repeat, Mr. Bill Kittler from Kimball Farms Nursing Center. Care Center?
Care Center, that's right.
That's a wicked long name, sir.
It is, but it works.
That's why I cut your name from William to Bill, so it would be a smooth transition. Bill is here to talk with Shela. Hello, Shela.
Hi.
Levante.
Yes.
From BCC, Berkshire Community College. So it's so nice to have you both here to talk about our annual harvest run. And we have, for a while now, many years, partnered together to do a fundraiser for Berkshire Community College's nursing program. And if folks haven't attended this event, we definitely, by the time this show is done, have invited you at least a dozen times because it's wicked fun, yeah?
It's the best time, yes.
All right. So the cool thing is Bill is one of the founding fathers of this event, and your first day at Berkshire Community College was in fact the harvest run.
Yes, it was my favorite first day ever.
So like other jobs, you just have to get crack-a-lacking to work, and you know, and your first day was the harvest run, and what did you see?
A lot of food, which was my favorite. I was a food judge, and we'll get to talking about that a little bit later. I saw costumes and, again, food, if I haven't mentioned that.
Food.
People laughing, having a really good time, racers really just enjoying the outdoors, enjoying BCC's trail. It was a perfect first day.
Perfect first day. So I think what's interesting is Bill, as a founding father, and actually the guy who had the thought to have this young lady's first day be this big impression. Did you ever think it was going to get this big, this harvest run?
No, looking back, I couldn't imagine it becoming what it's become, Jenny, and it's really warms my heart to see the festivities, and you know, once it started just the race, and now it's beyond that, and also with the growth, the amount of money we've raised to invest in the nursing program, which was always the centerpiece of this event, is tremendous.
So let's roll back in time. We're going to do some time traveling here, Bill. Tell us the story. What inspired you? Because it was you.
And
it was.
We talked about this about a month ago. Yeah, I've never shared this story, and so we have to go back to about the year 2000, the turn of the century, believe it or not. And Berkshire Healthcare Systems is not for profit organization, and so there's a need or a desire or a yearning to kind of connect with the community. So about that time, it actually was the year 2000. There was a trend, a troubling trend happening at that time. The profession of nursing was in a decline. The amount of enrollees in nursing programs, starting about 1990, was going down every year. And when projections out to the future were very troubling, that decline was not going to abate. And there was a real concern that the nurses that were in place at that time were going to start retiring, leaving a deficit of nurses and nobody to care for the residents or patients or home care, wherever they are. So at the same time, it was the Berkshire Eagle. It was in the morning paper. I saw that there was a funding cut going to BCC. BCC, whoever was speaking for them at the time had said that that they were receiving cuts in funding from the state, and that one of the programs that was going to be affected was the nursing program. So
it's hard to imagine, and you realized after that article? You read the article that you wanted to do something?
Yeah, really, it made no sense to me that, if there's any time in our lives that we should be investing in nursing programs, given what I just shared with you, it's now. We need to make nursing programs state of the art and attract new nurses. So I I did present Berkshire Healthcare with an idea that we should probably do a fundraiser to help BCC. And BCC being a nonprofit, we're a not-for-profit. And when asked what to do, I just thought a race. We'll have a race.
Yeah. Because you're a runner.
I'm a runner, so I kind of know how it works.
Yeah.
And all the proceeds we get from the race, we'll give to the nursing program.
Makes sense.
And it did, and it was immediately supported by the president of our company at that time, who's still our president today, Bill Jones. And so the next thing is I had to let BCC know. They didn't know about this. So.
Surprise, we're going to raise some money for you. I'm sure they said yes.
They did. They were great. Sheila's predecessor's predecessor.
Yeah.
These are many Sheilas ago. Was terrific. She didn't even blink. And here's a guy, she didn't even know who I was. Embraced the idea, and so let's do it. She rallied a lot of folks around BCC to a table. We planned it, and 2 years later, in 2002, we had our first race. It was on a cold day at Jiminy Peak, and we had about 70 runners show up. We made about $1,800, and after the race,
great.
and it was great. And then we pulled it off. And after the race, all the folks from BCC they're like, when are we going to do this again?
Yeah.
So here we are, 17, 18 years later, still doing it.
I mean, the story in itself and the relationship and the connection between Berkshire Healthcare System and Berkshire Community College, I love that part of the story. And certainly our industry needs nursing and all folks who help with care. But I have been sharing this story, and I mentioned this to you, because you saw a problem, thought about it, and did something. And I think that's very inspirational.
Oh, thank you, Jenny. Yeah.
And I'm super happy that you came up with this, because I love the Harvest Run. There are two events. This is one event that I love, and there's another event in the Pioneer Valley, the Kayakathon, that our affiliates in the Pioneer Valley partner with another not-for-profit organization and do the same thing because of you at your work and what we've turned this into. Berkshire Healthcare has rolled it into this big party. Yeah. It's not just a bunch of people running, which it still is, but we have food and fun, and now the Pioneer Valley is doing the same thing. So
that's great.
It just grows. This idea that you had in 2000 has generated a lot of good. So thanks, Bill. I love that story. Shela, I love that was your first day. Last year's.
I love it was my first day too.
I mean, that is, I don't know, no one can top that. Bill, you raised about 1,800 the first year, you think?
That's my memory. Yeah. I'm going to go with it.
I mean, it doesn't. How much did we raise last year?
Last year, we grossed over $35,000. It was our historic best year yet, and it was exciting to be part of it. It was exciting as the money was coming in. Everyone from BHCS just hurrahing everywhere, and they were so excited. It was truly the best year yet, and I think every year we just keep getting better.
Yeah. So what I want to do is talk to the folks about the event specifically, what it is. It is a run, a trail run on the campus of BCC, and let's talk about that first. Who wants to? You're the runner, man.
Okay.
I am not the runner. Clearly, the audience knows I am not the running one at the table. You might be. I don't know. So it's a trail run. What does that look like?
It's a 5-kilometer trail run, and it goes first.
Yep.
And I believe it starts at like 10 o'clock.
Yep.
And you can register through the BCC website. Right, Shela?
Yes, BCC.edu or berkshirecc.edu/harvest run.
Okay. Very good. Good thing on the cheat sheet.
And we do have medalists. So in age categories for male and female, by 10-year increments, we do give out first, second, and third prizes. Overall winners do get a cash reward.
Yes.
And then following that race, we have a kids run.
Which I love, the kids run.
Kids run has really grown into a nice thing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, with a lot of effort, you reach out to a lot of schools with Deirdre Tozer-Hayes from
Yeah.
Hillcrest Commons, and this little pack of little ones running, and they're like, Bionic Man sound. They are. It's worth coming to the event just for that.
It really is, and and thank you for saying that, Jenny, because this is a competitive race. These kids are ready to run.
These kids, this is not. And you, when I got involved, you were like, listen, this isn't just some little kid. These kids take this seriously, and I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I feel the need to introduce that to everybody. Like when we say kids race, it's not a fun run or
it's not like a
No.
Yeah, these kids want to run and they want to do well. And I know there's a couple kids who've been doing it quite a few years, and they go, I did better this year than I did. I'm like, okay, good, man, way to go, so they get excited.
And we've been doing it for about 10 years now. It's funny, and from now we're seeing a lot of those kids now running the 5K. They've grown up now, and incidentally for that, we do have every age does have a top 3 girl and boy winners, so we do out medals for those winners too.
Okay. All right. So the Harvest Run is a run, 5K, and you can sign up at the website at BCC. While this run is going on, the affiliates, Berkshire Healthcare Systems affiliates from Berkshire County, set up booths, 16 by 16, and we have a decorating contest. There's a theme, and we also give away free food to anybody who shows up because we have a cooking contest. So even though to run in the race, there's a entry fee and stuff, the show that Berkshire Healthcare puts on with the affiliates is free, and people enjoy that.
Yes.
So when we come back from break, which we're going to take right now, we'll talk a little bit about that and a few more other things because I'm getting super excited about this race. So while we take a break, you are going to watch something about Kimball Farms Nursing Care Center. Be back in a minute.
Nestled in a quiet neighborhood, just a short walk from the offerings of downtown Lenox and just minutes from Tanglewood, the summer home of the Boston Symphony Orchestra in picturesque Western Massachusetts, Kimball Farms Nursing Care Center offers you the best of both worlds. It's a locally run facility staffed by dedicated healthcare professionals from the central Berkshire area. And it's backed by the expertise and resources of Berkshire Healthcare, the largest nonprofit long-term care provider in the area. Kimball Farms Nursing Care Center is part of the Kimball Farms Life Care Retirement Community that includes independent living, Pine Hill Assisted Living, and the Life Enrichment Program for those with Alzheimer's disease or related memory impairments. Berkshire Healthcare is committed to fulfilling the health and residential needs of the people in the communities we serve. Kimball Farms is a proud recipient of the American Healthcare Association's National Quality Award. The Quality Awards recognize members' commitment to performance excellence by continuously demonstrating ever-improving value to residents and other customers. The Bronze, Silver, and Gold Awards recognize overall organizational effectiveness and capabilities and champion organizational and personal learning. At Kimball Farms, we pride ourselves on our deep commitment to our community. We offer a broad range of nursing home services, including short-term rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, and hospice and respite care services. We also provide services that fill specific needs of the community, like our Alzheimer's program, dedicated to individualized care, maintaining dignity, and the highest quality of life for these residents. We proudly offer an elegant, home-like setting that allows our residents the comforts they expect while providing the care they need, including fine dining in our graciously appointed dining room, beautiful outdoor space, ample activities, and private family space. At the heart of it all is a focus on the body, mind, and spirit. Our rehab services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Our licensed therapy professionals help restore and maintain the body by focusing on helping our residents improve strength and mobility in order to participate in the activities they most enjoy. These services are provided up to 7 days a week when ordered by a physician. Kimball Farms is more than a place to live. It's a place to enjoy each day to the fullest. Our activities program focuses on the mind and spirit of our residents by offering engaging leisure and recreational activities, arts and crafts, music, discussion groups, exercise sessions, religious services, and cultural community outings and more. Each resident and patient at Kimball Farms receives the highest quality care, delivered by our dedicated staff members working as a team. From the nursing staff to our front office personnel, everyone is enthusiastic about the role he or she plays in the lives of the people who entrust us with their care. Our staff is committed to providing compassionate care, using teamwork as their guiding principle. We're dedicated to treating each person with dignity, recognizing their individual needs, goals, and preferences. We create a care plan for each person, focused on helping them achieve the highest level of independence and quality of life. At Kimball Farms Nursing Care Center, we're perfecting the art of superior care. If you or a loved one needs short-term rehab, extra care after a hospital stay, or a nursing supervised full-time living arrangement, we invite you to tour and meet our staff. See firsthand how we enhance the lives of those we serve. To make arrangements or get more information, call 413-637-5011. We look forward to meeting you.
Welcome back to InfoSource. We have Mr. Bill Kittler from Kimball Farms Nursing Care Center and Shela Levante from Berkshire Community College. We are talking about the annual Harvest Run. We are talking about the 5K run part, and now we're into the Berkshire Healthcare Systems affiliate cook-off and decorating contest, which is free to anybody who shows up. So when we have the decorating contest, we take a theme. Last year it was Happy Halloween, and one of our affiliates built a 2-story house, and it was tripped out as the Adams family, but it was the North Adams family because it was our North Adams Commons affiliate. This year's theme is Dr. Seuss books. And I know when I told Sheila about this, you love this.
I can't wait. I already started looking online for costumes.
You're going to costume up this year.
Yes. My counterpart at BCC, Tony Buckley, the Director of Alumni Relations.
Shout out to Tony. Tony.
Her and I were judges last year, and this year we are on the decorating.
You're on the decorating.
So we thought there's no better way than to dress up. And I don't want to spoil what our surprise is.
Okay.
But the hair is going to be great. The makeup is going to be great. We've looked at outfits. We are coming in full force this year, along with Tupperware, so that we can take the delicious free food home.
And that is a fabulous idea because there is plenty of food, and we'll get to that in a second. Bill, do you know what Dr. Seuss book you guys are making?
Not yet.
You don't know yet?
No, my team's working on it as we speak.
Oh, top secret from you. They don't want you to spill the. Yeah, it's a good idea. You'd be sharing top secret information. So just so folks know, the Dr. Seuss books that are going to be represented are Green Eggs and Ham, Horton Hears a Who.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Places You'll Go.
Classic.
And a couple of other books. I myself am dressing up as Spot the dog from Put Me in a Zoo.
I love it.
That should be a good time. So that decorating contest, usually affiliates will have things for kids that are free, sometimes games, so that's a fun time. The cook-off, which I know is your favorite, this year, is kind of specific. So if people come and want to try the food, there will be an appetizer from each affiliate that must contain bacon. I know this is like probably as bad as like offering spinach, but people might want some bacon in an appetizer. And then there will be an entree featuring Dr. Pepper. So I'm not sure what the affiliates are going to do with Dr. Pepper soda on short ribs, beef short ribs. They're delicious. I don't want to,
Barbecue.
Yeah.
short ribs with Dr. Pepper. And then this is my favorite part. Not only can people have a bacon appetizer, an entree with Dr. Pepper in it, but there's a dessert that has to feature the original marshmallow fluff.
Wow.
Which I think I'm half marshmallow fluff because I love fluffernutters. So some kind of dessert with marshmallow fluff. Just give me the fluff.
This is great.
So this, again, is free to folks who come. You don't have to run in the 5K. You can come and cheer on people. I like that all the things that have evolved with this, that this has turned into a community event. And it's just a nice time to get together and meet people and have some fun. So I would like to talk about your role. You said your first day at Berkshire Community College was the Harvest Run. So let's talk about what you do at BCC.
So I am in charge of any fundraising events, like the Harvest Run.
Yeah.
We do a 40 under 40 event every year. So any really external and internal fundraising that the college does is led out of my office. We have a great team with myself, Tony, and Jennifer Larkin, who has been with BCC for several years and works very closely on the Harvest Run. And it is something as simple as the Harvest Run to annual appeal letters. And really, scholarships are another thing, and I know some of the funds from the Harvest Run go to support a variety of different things, the nursing and the allied health programs, scholarships being one, equipment upgrades being another, lab and testing fees. So there's a lot that goes on within our office and our department that I love and I get jazzed about.
Yeah, of course, because you're helping the college grow and sustain, and the three of us were at an event recently at Berkshire Community College, and it was nice to see a group of students from many years of graduating that have had these lives and helped other people. Because you want to share about that for a second? Because I think it's pretty cool.
I would love to.
Okay.
So we are so thrilled that you are a partner in our work, and proceeds from the Harvest Run will now go to support a newly created nursing and allied health programs endowment for the college. So Bill, really your vision when you started this many years ago was to really support the sustainability of the nursing program and look to the future of the workforce. And now with this endowment, we're able to provide a sustainable, permanent source of funding that'll take place, or that'll support the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 25 years, 50 years of nursing and health and allied health programs to really continue to evolve and support the changing needs of healthcare.
I mean, that's awesome. And what is really cool is that we have talent like Bill in our organization. And then our organization, our core values, teamwork, coming together and working towards this goal of raising money for our community. Our mission statement is to help the community. Berkshire County is in desperate need of nurses. And it is a big deal. So it is our duty and our mission statement to hear what the community needs. So our organization, although this Harvest Run is one of the funnest things we do all year, I mean, we really enjoy ourselves, we take it seriously. We play hard and we work hard. And we're part of the community. And there's a whole group of us, and you're on the committee, some other folks from BCC are on the committee, and a lot of our affiliates have 2 or 3 committee members that get together throughout the whole year to work on this event. And we want to have a good run for the runners, and there's thought put into that. We want to have a good time for the people who are just coming to show up. But we also want to raise money for this. So I'm super excited about that. And Bill, I know this was a big moment when you realized this. It was a big moment for Bill Jones, our president, when he realized this, and the leadership when they realized, oh my God, we have this endowment because of this work. So yeah, it's a big deal. And couldn't ask for a better partner. And I think Ellen Kennedy said that when we were speaking together, and it's a pleasure to do this with her as well, because she is a food judge, and that
Yes.
is a good time. She looks forward to that. I don't know how she's going to feel about Dr. Pepper in her food.
If she doesn't want to be a food judge,
You'll swap out?
Tony and I could split
Okay, well,
roles.
just make sure that whatever costume you dress up in, you bring one for Ellen Kennedy too, president of BCC.
Yes.
I'm sure would love that. So thank you for also talking about what you do at BCC, because people need to know that community college depend a lot about fundraising, and that takes a lot of work. So thank you for doing that work. All right, sir. I've called you the administrator of
Yes, you
Kimball
did.
Farms Nursing Care Center. Could you please share a little bit about your affiliate?
Oh, thank you. It's one of my favorite topics.
Yes.
So the Kimball Farms Nursing Care Center, we're located in Lenox, downtown Lenox, and there's a campus where we're part of something called the Kimball Farm Life Care Community that has independent housing, has an assisted living, and there's a kind of an early stage Alzheimer's program. And we're the nursing home component, and we're there to serve anybody within the campus that needs long-term care services. However, we do have, that does not fill our building, so we do have available beds for the community, which we're happy to provide throughout Berkshire County and beyond for anyone that within our population that does need us. And so what do? We have a dementia program that's certified through the state of Massachusetts, and it's legitimatized through the state so that they come in and make sure we're actually doing what an Alzheimer's program is supposed to do. We have a long-term care program where if you need a nursing home for the rest of your life, that's available. And also we have short-term rehab. And interestingly, about 70% of our admissions do go home. Mm-hmm. So we have a very viable program involving therapy, highly skilled nurses, some from BCC, mm-hmm. and we have a really significant physician presence through Dr. Constellati and his practice. So they're about 4 days a week. Mm-hmm. So when you come into our building, you will actually see a doctor. We are. I'll end on this, and we do have a 5-star rating from the federal government, which is the highest rating you can get. We're very proud of that, and we work very hard to earn that, and that's based on quality care and staffing, and quality care data, which the government looks at as well.
Yeah. You also have a very, very talented team throughout. So you have a great nursing team, great rehab team, all these folks, but you have a really super talented activities director, and I think we need to shout out to her. Can we shout out to her, Bill?
Yes, we can.
Who are we shouting out to, Bill?
Julie Wood.
Julie Wood. One
Yes.
of the funnest people, creative people, and most thoughtful person that thinks about programming and helping people get through their days. So just another added reason why you guys do such a great job is you make people feel good.
Can I just give one example, Jenny?
Sure.
I'm sorry, while we're here. So Julie, and she has a counterpart, Kathy and Jenny, who are the program director of the dementia unit. They approached me in February and said, Bill, we want to take out our residents on a boat. 25 years, I've never heard that. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So last week, they took about 7 residents out in a pontoon boat on Anoda Lake, and they had a blast.
That's fantastic.
So if you follow us on Kimball Farms Nursing Care Center Facebook page, the pictures are up there.
Oh, I'm going to check that. Well, I did check them out, so you should check them out there in TV world watching. So again,
that's an example of Julie's work.
This is the talent you have in your affiliate, in our Berkshire affiliates. Yeah. So one more time about the details for the Harvest Run. How do they sign up? When is it?
Yes. So it's Saturday, October 19th. The 5K is at 10 o'clock. The kids' race is at 10:45. It's $25 if you want to participate in the 5K race. That's the pre-registration. So if you register before Monday, October 14th, it's $25. Anytime after that, it's $30, and you can register online at berkshirecc.edu/Harvest Run.
All right, excellent. And during the run, there is free food and fun with the Berkshire Healthcare Systems affiliates. So we hope to see you there. I want to remind folks that InfoSource is a presentation of Berkshire Healthcare Systems. Until next time, I wish you good health, good life. Bye for now.